Hey guys, it's JaaackJack and welcome back to my channel. So today is the first video I'm filming here in my new apartment, like my first makeup tutorial video. I've done like vlogs, I've done sit down videos, like my Go Wild video, but I haven't done an actual makeup tutorial. So this is my first one here in my new apartment. I don't have it fully set up yet, so I'm just sitting against my wall right now to film this video. But for the past month, I have been basically living out of my makeup bag when it comes to the products I've been using on my face. So I wanted to do a video showing you guys what's inside my makeup bag and a quick little basically my go-to makeup routine this past month, because this is all I've been using. And I was actually using a different makeup bag. It was from Pixi. I think maybe if you guys saw a bunch of different YouTubers and influencers getting the PR package with like the makeup bag, like the travel case. I had that one and I ended up getting rid of it because I was using that and it got all gross and yucky and I couldn't clean it. It wasn't easy to clean, so I just chucked that one. But this one is one of my favorite traveling makeup bags. It's from Kate Spade. I actually got this as a gift from Go Wild. It's holding all of my makeup and my brushes, and there's still room to add more. Not that I need more, but I like knowing that I have that option. There's more I could fit in here. I have not filmed a makeup tutorial with natural lighting in the longest time, so this should be interesting. So let's quickly go through what I have in my makeup bag. Look, see, there's still room for more stuff, and then my brushes were just here at the top. So first, going through the brushes, I have my foundation brush. This has been my favorite for a while now. This is the IT Cosmetics Brushes for Ulta. This is the airbrush foundation brush. It's amazing. Mine is really dirty. I should probably clean it, but it's an amazing makeup brush. I have the Morphe M105 brush I use for blush. I have the Wet n Wild, this is the bronzing brush that came from the Fire Dragon and Ice Dragon collection. I like using this for bronzer. I have 5 different brushes that I use for eyeshadow. So I have the fluffy blending brush, standard blending brush, I have a flat shader brush, a pencil brush, and then just kind of like this random fluffy one that I use for brow bone highlight. This is the Morphe E27, Morphe M433. This one is from Tarte Cosmetics, but I think they discontinued it because I don't think you can find this one. But I'll try and leave a similar one linked below for you guys. This one is from BH Cosmetics, and then this one is the Shany E12 eyeshadow brush. And then the last brush that I keep in here is the Morphe E29, just any kind of angled brush with a spoolie. I use this for my brows. So those are the brushes. So let's go ahead and dig into the makeup that I keep in here. I have 1 pair of lashes. These are the House of Lashes Iconic Light. The eyeshadow palette that I have been keeping in my makeup bag is from Too Faced Cosmetics. This is the Sparkling Pineapple Eyeshadow Palette. That was from their Tutti Frutti collection. I have the Makeup Revolution eyeliner. I don't know the exact name of it. It's not on here, but their little felt tip eyeliner. I have tweezers for my eyelashes, and these are from, oh, the name wiped off, but I know that I got this from a BoxyCharm box. The Mellow Tinted Brow Gel in light brown. This is what I've been using for my brows the past several months. I love this stuff. For blush, I have the e.l.f. Modern Metals Blush Palette. I really like this palette, and there's so many different colors that, I mean, they're all so flattering on my skin tone, but it's nice to have like a little variety so I can change up my blush depending on like my look and outfit. The highlighter that I have is from the ColourPop Disney Villains collection. This one is Maleficent, Mistress of All Evil. For powder, I have the Too Faced It's Bananas Setting Powder Banana Cream. This was also from the Tutti Frutti collection. For bronzer, my favorite, the Wet n Wild You're Dragging Me Down bronzer from the Fire Dragon versus Ice Dragon collection. My favorite mascara from IT Cosmetics, this is the Superhero Mascara. I have the Too Faced Peach Lip Balm. This stuff smells so good, and I love using this to hydrate my lips. The primer I have in here is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. And then for like kind of my moisturizer, I do this before primer. This is the Pixi On the Glow Multi-Use Can I just start over? This is the Pixi On the Glow Multi-Use Moisture Stick. So it kind of just looks like a little deodorant, and I just rub this across my face. The foundation I have in here, I actually had a different one from Milani, but I just recently switched it up to the Derma Tinted Moisturizing BB Cream with SPF 30. This is in the shade Light. So Derma just came out with a new BB cream line. That's why I went up to LA last week for their launch of this. And so I've been testing this out, so been keeping that in my makeup bag. The concealer I have is the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer, and I have the shade Light Beige. We're almost done. For eyeliner, I also have the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Double Life. This is kind of like a copper brown. Oh my gosh, I really need to sharpen this. And for lip products, these have been like my two go-tos. This is the Carity Matte Liquid Lipstick in All Night Long. And then we have the Too Faced High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss in Social Butterfly. And this was in collaboration with Jordan Woods. I really, really like this color. And I wear these two together. And then the last thing I keep in here is the fragrance that I've been wearing the past however long month, I'd say. This is from Pacifica. This is the Aroma Power Stress Rehab. Maybe it's not really a perfume, but I've been wearing it as a perfume. I think it smells really good. So I just put that on as I'm getting ready. So that was everything in my makeup bag. So now I'm gonna go ahead and jump on into the tutorial and show you guys the look I have been wearing for the past month. So I'm gonna start by prepping my skin. So the first thing I do is take the Pixi On The Glow Multi-Use Moisturizing Stick. And again, it looks like a deodorant, and I just rub this all over my face. So now we look like an oily, greasy mess. And I'm just going to blend that into my skin. So I have done a little bit of traveling this past month, and I feel like whenever I travel, my skin gets really dry. So that's why I like having something like this, a balm that's like very moisturizing. So this is a little on the heavy side, and if you have oily skin, this is probably a product you don't want to try out. But with my dry skin, it feels amazing. So the next thing I do is add my primer. So again, this is the Too Faced Hangover RX Replenishing Face Primer. So I just take a pump of this and blend it onto my skin. Now moving on to foundation. Again, this is the new Derma Tinted Moisturizing BB Cream with SPF 30. So I'm in the shade Light, which I'm a little surprised. I thought I was going to be shade Medium, but shade Light works great for my skin. I did wear a little tiny bit of medium yesterday. I mixed it in with light and it worked fine, but I think the light is just a good fit for my skin tone. It's raining. I don't know if you guys can hear that. You're not gonna get full coverage from this. I mean, obviously it's a BB cream, but like that first layer did a great job covering up the redness and majority of my freckles. But I like to just go over the center of my face and nose area just one more time. See, I think that looks really, really nice. And it doesn't oxidize or turn like a weird orange throughout the day. So it's actually really, really nice. And for the concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I like to add this under my eye area to brighten up that area, and then forehead, nose, and then sometimes I'll just do a little on the Cupid's bow. And I like to use the side of my foundation brush to blend this out. I don't know, I gotta say for a BB cream, I'm pretty impressed with the coverage that I get. I'm also using a dirty foundation brush, so I don't know how much of a factor that's playing in on this, like leftover foundation that I was using. I guess I should probably clean this brush and then test it out. But I don't know, even then, like that's pretty good coverage. I'm pretty impressed. Now I'm going to set everything with my Too Faced powder. Man, I really, really like Too Faced setting powders. They're loose powders, setting powders. I feel like they are always, it's like Too Faced is always the brand I gravitate towards when it comes to setting powders. I just love the way my skin looks when I use any powder from Too Faced. So when I use a BB cream, and this goes for any BB cream, but usually my skin overall looks and feels a little bit wet. So typically I just focus under my eyes when I set, but When I use the BB cream, I go all over my face. So I'm setting everything. And I just use tapping motions because I don't want to rub and move the product. So I'm just grabbing the powder and tapping it across my face. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. And then I go from like my ear, kind of this hollow space. We're gonna need to seriously blend this. But I'm just gonna work on blending this here, and then I also blended up the temple and forehead area, and then back down, it all connects, and then under the chin. This looks so harsh right now, wow. Okay, just give me a second, I'm gonna keep blending. Oh, my nose itches. So basically, once I hit the perimeter of my face, I'll take just a little bit more and go down the sides of my nose just to define it and kind of lift it a little bit more since I have a very flat nose. So I do contouring, not so much to like make my nose look snatched or anything, but I'm trying to make it look like I'm trying to bring it forward a little bit more. So the bronzer adds shadow, so it makes it look like my nose is a little bit taller. And then when we move into highlight, that brings things forward. And so for highlight, I really enjoy using the ColourPop highlighters. These are the Super Shock highlighters because they're like a kind of creamy, spongy texture that you can just use with your finger, and it dries to a powder. So I take just a little bit and tap it right here, like on my cheekbone and temple area. I don't do too much, but just a little in this spot. I feel like with the BB cream, you can already see kind of this natural glow coming through. So we don't need too much highlighter. But I put a little bit on the tip of my nose and down the bridge, again, pulling the features forward. Nothing too crazy though. So yeah, I really don't add a lot of highlight to my face. There's already this glow, so I don't need to worry about it too much. Sometimes I forget about the highlighter completely. Now for blush, I really have been switching it up, but I wore this one yesterday. I thought that was really pretty. I love these two colors here. Basically, this L shape has been my go-to. These top two I don't touch too much unless I'm mixing. And I think for today's look, I will do a mix of these two colors because I can't decide what I want to do. And just put that on the apples of my cheek and just blend it out. I mean, this brush is dirty too. I haven't cleaned these since using them and traveling with them, so for the past month. So there's really a mixture of every color on here already. Then I'll pick up those same two and put a little on my nose and dust it on my chin and forehead just to kind of round out the color. Now before I move on to the eyeshadows, I'm gonna go ahead and fill in my brows since our face makeup is done. So I know I've shown this in videos before, but I just take the little spoolie with the product and pick that up on my brush. And then I just fill in my brows this way. Brows done. So now it's finally time to move on to the eyeshadow. So here is what the palette looks like that I have been keeping with me. So the browns in here I've been loving, and the highlight colors are perfect. And then I've been going back and forth between the green and gold. I know green, that's definitely a color I don't like wearing that much, but I've been wearing it sometimes, and then mixing the two is really pretty. And I actually got a request from, was it my apartment tour video? No, it was my April favorites. That in that video, I got a request to do a makeup look on the makeup I was wearing in that video, and it was actually, this was a mix of the colors I was wearing on my lid. So anyways, I start with the lighter shade on my big fluffy blending brush and just go right on into the crease. And the makeup look I do, it all varies on like basically what the activities are for the day. Sometimes I'll go a little bit heavier and add a lot more of the darker brown to make it a little more darker and sultry. Other times I won't even do a lick of eyeshadow and I'll just do mascara. So it really just depends on what I have planned. Today I'm just doing a lot of like catching up with work, running some errands, so we don't need to go too heavy on the makeup today. Honestly, for a day like today, I would just do mascara. But since I'm filming, I wanted to show you guys what I've been doing. So this is just going in our crease as the transition color, nothing too fancy, nothing serious, nothing difficult to achieve. Now I'm gonna go in with my standard blending brush and I'm gonna take a little bit of the darker brown in here, and I just go right here on the outer corner and then slowly drag it into the crease. And I'm not gonna go too heavy today, but normally if I am going to like an event or something, or I'm gonna be taking a lot of pictures, I will add a lot more and make this heavier right here on this part of the eye. And for the lid, again, I switch it between these two colors. Sometimes I'll do just the green, sometimes I'll do just the gold, but for today, I'll just go ahead and mix them and show you guys what I've been doing. So I just use my brush to pack that right onto the lid, and sometimes it looks a little more green, sometimes it looks a little more gold. Today I'm gonna try and make it look a little more gold on both sides. And then with the backup eyeshadow brush that I bring, I just take a mix of these two colors here, the highlight shades, and I just brush that onto my brow bone just to add a little bit of highlight right there. And then I'll also put it on the inner corner of the eye. Lastly, with the pencil brush, I'm gonna take the darkest brown in here and just sweep this on my lower lash line. So I just sweep it across the whole way one time, and then I'll just focus it on the outer part, just kind of building it and making it a little heavier here on the end. Now I'm going to use the eyeliner, the pencil liner that I have, and just place that right on the waterline. And I feel like this brown color, because it's not a black eyeliner, this brown one has complemented the eyeshadow looks that I've done like really nicely. Like this just goes really well with this palette. And then for the liquid liner, or like the felt tip liner that I have from Makeup Revolution, I've been lining my eyes a little bit differently. So I have to look straight in a mirror for this, and I kind of look at the shape of my eye, like kind of the curve of it, and right at the peak of my eye, which is the center, I just draw a straight line out. I don't know how to explain it. So I'm not going in the inner corner of my eye at all. I just go from this outer part, like the highest peak, and then just draw it straight out. And then of course I go from the bottom and kind of flick it up so that they meet and create my wing. I just like the shape that it adds to my eye. I feel like it just gives my eyes a more almondy type of shape, even though my eyes are naturally almond. I just feel like this, I don't know. Eyeliner is fun because you can switch up the different shape of your eye. So there's what we have for the eyeliner. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop on my false lashes. Oh, I forgot to grab my glue. So let me just go grab my eyelash glue real quick, and then I'm gonna put these on and I will be right back. So now that I have the lashes on, I'm just gonna go over it with some mascara. This is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I am just going to coat my lashes, blend my real lashes with my fake lashes, and then also apply some to the lower lash line. And I did cut the iconic light lashes, so it's just here on the outer part, so it kind of goes with the eyeliner, and it's like just very swoopy here on the outer corner of the eye. Ta-da! The eyes are now done. So last but not least, we have the lips. So I'm gonna start with the Carity Matte Liquid Lipstick in All Night Long. And I really like the applicator with this. I feel like it's really easy to line my lips. Then you just wanna give that a second to dry. And then I'm gonna go over it with the lip gloss, the High Shine Sparkling Lip Gloss in Social Butterfly from Too Faced Cosmetics in collaboration with Jordan Woods. And ta-da! This is the finished look. So this has been my go-to look lately. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and if you have any requests for future videos, make sure you let me know in the comments below. I'm thinking of doing a fun video with Zoe sharing 10 like odd things I have to do for her because of her disability, things that you wouldn't normally think of. I think that one might be a fun video to share, and also informative at the same time for other people who have a handicapped pet. So I'm thinking of doing that video this week. Also swatches of the new Derma BB cream. I was thinking of doing, you know, cheek swatches. In my vlog I did hand swatches, but I think it's always so helpful to see what the product, like the color looks like on actual skin on the face. You get a better idea and it's easier to pick out your correct shade. So I'm thinking of doing that as well. And what else did I have planned for this week? Oh, running 5 miles. So I haven't gone running in quite some time because of everything that's been going on, and so I wanted to get back into it, and I thought it'd be fun to share with you guys my first 5-mile run of the year. And afterwards, after like the running clips that I share, we can do like an ab workout, so that might be good. So let me know if you guys are interested in seeing those, or if you have different ideas you'd like to see. I can't wait to read you guys' comments, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!